Hi, it's James Harrison here to talk about the next Daily Drumming Influences Revisited, originally posted in 2012. Today it is Zoro, the drummer Zoro. If you don't know who he is, look him up. I became aware of Zoro through his playing with the New Edition, Bobby Brown, and of course Lenny Kravitz. But really, what struck me about Zoro was I went to PASIC one year and he was there. And he was just in the exhibit hall, started jamming and just holding this solid groove, but he was beating the crap out of the snare drum. I couldn't believe how loud he was playing it. Laying down this solid groove, I mean, everybody's head was turning to check it out, see what was going on. And I started to investigate this guy a little bit more. And he put out one of the better books in drumming, in my opinion. It's like an encyclopedia on R&B. I think it's called The Commandments of R&B Drumming. Might not be exactly what the title is. It's been a while since I looked at the title. And they also did a video or DVD series with Russ Miller interviewing him. But Zoro had done all this research and developed these exercises and everything to help facilitate learning those styles and the little nuances about what he mentioned about how to play some of these really was insightful about creating the proper feel for a lot of these grooves, where a lot of what I would call the commercial rock music, most of it you played eighth notes on the hi-hat, 1 to 3 on the snare, a kick, 2 to 4 on the snare. That's the basic beat. And that beat exists in every style of music. In rock, in the 80s, it became very popular, 80s and 90s, to play eighth notes, but to accent the quarter note and give it a different kind of a drive. And then when you get into some other styles, they don't want that because they feel like it boxes it in a certain way. And I felt like when I was listening to some of the stuff that Zoro was doing, the hi-hat was other than when he opened it or specifically accented to get a certain feel, it was very even and not accented as a quarter note pulse, at least not for most of those R&B grooves. So a lot of great beats in there with syncopation and everything like that. And like I said, it goes, when I say R&B, it's encompassing hip hop, it's encompassing dance music, it's encompassing, of course, rhythm and blues and funk and so many styles. I think actually it might be called funk and R&B drumming. But anyway, it's great, it's worthwhile. It is a rabbit hole to go down, but you can learn so much from it. I had actually was trying to get Zoro to come to the Day of Percussion right about the time that I was going to be leaving. So it never happened, and I didn't get through the proper channels to get it to happen. But I was so impressed with the book and the video and his explanation, I thought it would be a great presentation. So, and I know he did that at PASIC as well. So he became an influence on me through that, more so than his work with famous artists. So I include him in that great educator field as well. So the drumming influence for the day, very unique, Zoro.